All right, welcome back to Periodized Strength. My name is Stanley Chalk, and today we're gonna do the strict overhead barbell press. Let's get right to the video. All right, so I have a barbell here. This is just a standard barbell. It is 45 pounds. You can use whatever works for you. I would suggest if this is your first time doing the movement, you can probably try a lighter barbell. You can do a training barbell. You could do a women's barbell. You could also do like a smaller bar that they use on a curl, easy curl bar. All those things will work. You just gotta watch out where your hands are placed. The way that this goes is very simple. When we bring the barbell into our front rack, we need to be careful on where the bar is placed. Generally, we want to have it on our shoulders. Depending on how mobile you are and how heavy the barbell is, or whatever weight you have on the barbell, will determine whether or not it touches your chest. Generally, you don't want to have too much of a front rack with your elbows really high here or too far back here, because obviously you're not going to be able to hold this for a while. So we're going to grab right outside of shoulder width, grab your barbell, we're going to flip it up to our front rack position, and you want to bring the elbows not behind the bar, slightly underneath the bar here. It'll be slightly underneath and in front of the bar. From this position, we want a tall chest, push our hips slightly back, and from here, we can push directly up. You want to push it as close as you can to your face. So when you're pushing up, push. What you're going to do is you're going to bring the bar up, dodge your face, obviously, dodge your face. As soon as the barbell passes your head, that's when you can bring your head through and your chin down. So the way I would be doing it would be here, push, 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 push. I'm dodging my face, but as close as possible to my face. And then as soon as the bar clears my head, then I'm pushing through, hands through the ceiling, head through my arms, and chin down as best as possible. So over here, push, 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 head through, hands through the ceiling, head through my arms, chin down to your chest. And that's pretty much it. There are a few other things that we need to consider when we're doing the barbell overhead press. One thing is obviously where our shoulders are starting and ending. Another thing is where is our low back in the whole situation. So I'm going to show you a few examples of things not to do. So I'm going to grab the barbell here, and I'm going to turn to the side so you can kind of see from a side view. So this is an ideal position. Remember, where our arms and our elbows are is super important. We want the arms and elbows somewhat underneath and in front of the barbell, never like back here. So it'll be here, not here. Here. From this position, we need to be careful as the barbell gets heavier. Our body will want to come back like this and push up. This is not an ideal position. You'll hurt your low back, you'll hyperextend something, you'll pull something. All of those things, there's a lot of things that could go wrong in this situation. So from here, I would suggest push your hips back slightly, and then pushing and head through, chin down, back. Watch out your back position. Watch out where you're ending up. You want the barbell directly overhead if possible, if you have the shoulder mobility. If you don't have the shoulder mobility to get it directly overhead, you can still do this movement. You just need to be careful and work with lighter loads until your shoulder mobility is a lot better. Maybe working on shoulder mobility before and after your shoulder sessions would be a great idea to do. Other than that, just be careful of your back and not hyperextending your back and pushing the barbell away from you. You want to push it directly up as best as possible. All right, lastly, we're going to talk about your hand grip position. When gripping the bar, we want to make sure that our hands are fully wrapped. What a lot of people do, they like to not wrap the thumbs like this. So look at my hands. Thumbs aren't there. They kind of just have it here, especially when they're in their front rack position. I would suggest against this just because it's safer to have it here, and you have a little bit more control of the barbell just in case something goes wrong or if you're out of balance. Another thing when we're grabbing the bar, remember we want it to be around shoulder width apart. So for me, this is around shoulder width. If you have it any wider, it's going to feel really uncomfortable to press up. In certain cases, this might be okay, but you don't want to have it too wide or too narrow. At that point, you're just adding nuance or something sport specific. In regards of the barbell overhead press in general, we want to have our hands shoulder width apart. All right, thanks again so much for watching this episode of the barbell overhead press. If you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure to comment your favorite exercise that you haven't seen done on this channel. We will get to that video as soon as possible because we have tons of space. We have a lot of time, so make sure to comment those so I can get those videos out to you. And if you guys like this video, here's another video that you might like. And like always, keep improving, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.